Well, this is kind of a treat for us to be able to stop. As you know, there's a lot of private property here along the river. This is one of our conservation easements, and it's a great thing for us to highlight. Nothing beats a day on the river for really the work that we do. Hopefully you guys are all having really good discussions on your boat and getting some information from the boat ambassadors, but nothing beats a day on the river just to see everything. I'm sure everybody saw eagles and eaglets and goslings and all kinds of birds flying around, and great stuff. And one of the greatest things that we do is preserve land like this and keep it from being developed. Will remain like this in perpetuity, and this is one of our properties that's publicly accessible. Some of them are managed. All of our conservation easements are managed for what we call conservation value, and it can be a wide range of things from endangered species to letting people come in and explore the river, and this is one of those properties that allows for public access. So if you're interested in coming here, please leave your dog at home, but if you want to come and fish or check out the river, it's a great place. You can access it through County Road 109, which is the back road from Carbondale here. If you want to follow in, the Lafarge gravel plant is right behind us here, so you're going to turn in for the Lafarge plant and follow the road all the way down. And when we get down, we'll see herons, and hopefully we'll see some nesting osprey as well too. There's a parking area in there, and then this is about an 8-acre parcel that we manage down here.
You guys have everything on this side of the ditch?
We do, yeah. And it really goes to about the toe of the slope, and then from there on back it's Lafarge, and some of it up there is Aspen Glen. But this property belongs to the Bury Ranch, and so their property actually comes across the river, and he has placed a fishing conservation easement on that property. So anglers can access that in perpetuity from the high water mark. They can park out off of 82. And I'm a fisherman, so this is a huge asset for anglers or people just wanting to access the river, because we have a landowner who is forward-thinking enough and still has some agricultural practice, but has allowed for public access and really is not a fisherman but believes in letting people access the river. So that property, coupled with what we have available behind us here, opens up a lot of public access to the river, so it's really a great spot. When we get downstream, we'll be entering our Cattle Creek conservation easement, which is not open to the public, and if you live in Garfield County, you've probably heard or seen a few iterations of what's to happen there, and we're about to review another iteration of what's to happen there. But what's nice from a non-development and from a conservation perspective is we have a 54-acre parcel there, so we have quite a bit of influence in what happens on that property, and we'll see that it starts basically at the tail end of this property, about 2/3 of the way down on these clay banks, and there's a channel that goes behind. There's an island. We've got a huge colony of nesting herons down there. We've seen black bear. There are wintering elk, all sorts of waterfowl and whatnot. And what's nice is Cattle Creek from Highway 82 all the way down into the sort of the delta, and the confluence is also encompassed in there. So you know, easements around here particularly are a little difficult to manage, because a lot of it is old ranch land, so we're certainly rife with weeds on this property and other properties. But if you think of it as a tool to stop development and keep habitat intact, it's an excellent model here, and this could possibly be our saving grace for our heron colony downstream, because they have moved around so many times, and you'll see there's about 50 of them down there once they have their young and everything. And when they're crapping all over the trees all the time, the uric acid